Ladies, let me tell you, rejection hits men totally different than you might think. While you might not see it on the outside, on the inside, it's a totally different story. Let's break it down. Firstly, it's a blow to a man's ego. It's not just about you saying no, it's actually about what that no feels like. For many men, it can make them question their confidence or self-worth. Number two, they may internalize it. A lot of men don't want to talk about rejection because it makes them seem weak. Instead, they'll keep it to themselves, replaying the moment, wondering what went wrong, even if it wasn't about them at all. Number three, the coping strategies that a man can use sometimes will vary. Some men actually take rejection as a challenge and it makes them want to try even harder. Others will just avoid the situation altogether. They will never approach you again. How men handle it honestly depends on their emotional maturity and their past experiences. So here's the thing, rejection affects men deeply. The best way to reject someone, be kind, but be clear. Trust me, it makes all the difference for a man. But now I want to hear from you. Have you ever rejected someone? Or have you been rejected yourself? Make sure y'all drop y'all thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And if this gave you any insight, don't forget to like and share because there's plenty more where that came from. King Crane. Peace.
All right. Well, welcome to Grown Man Talking Incorporated. They have a very deep conversation to talk with you about. Today, the phone lines will be up. So if you have a comment or a question, I want to share an experience, an example, call in on the line. They're here to listen. They're here to answer. So make sure you call in when it's after the first break. Hoping everyone had a Merry Christmas. Everyone made it home safely. Now, don't forget, we got still going on since Christmas is over. We still got the Powerful Poet Contest going on. Make sure if you're a poet and you know it, get your videos over. The judges are waiting on. We already got a video over. We got videos coming in left and right. Please go ahead and submit your videos. Do not wait to the last minute. We want to give these judges a moment to go over each one to make the right decision for the right category. So make sure that you get your videos over. If you need any details or have questions, please inbox myself or either Dwight Robinson and we'll be able to help you. Now, hosting today's topic, a man's handle with rejection, is Mr. Des 337 Jones.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. This is Grown Men Talking, where we are grown men who love to talk. And as of now, I think we got the co-owner and of Grown Men Talking. Mr. Dwight, are you in the building with me?
Yeah, I just tripped getting it back in here with my chips and tea. But what's up, everybody? Hey, and happy Christmas to y'all. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I didn't get all what I want, but hey, it's like
Don't feel bad. At least you got something.
Yeah. I got these chips.
Yeah. But man, today's topic, Mr. Dwight, a man's handle with rejection. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in and send the comments. Now this is a very touchy subject for me. You know, it is. You know, I ain't gonna cry or nothing like that. It just make me think about it a lot of times. It make me think about all the times I was told no, and I was listening to what the gentleman was saying. And I agree with him to a certain extent because, you know, sometimes, well, this is just my own personal opinion. You know, sometimes it is the way that the no feels. You know, But one coping mechanism that helped me get over that fear early in life was because I was trying to ask the lady out to the prom,
Mm-hmm.
and who do I go talk to? I go to talk to my daddy, aka Mr. Mohos, and he made the simplest statement. I thought he was gonna hit me with something so deep and so profound, and he said, "Son, she can either say one or two things, yes or no."
Wow. Yeah, that's true. Yes or no, you can't go wrong with that.
So that kind of helped with that. But in some cases that particular no, that can hit you kind of different, especially if you feeling some type of way towards towards a person, and you really feeling them for them to reject you. I think that could be like he said, that could be detrimental to one's confidence, or in some cases I've been known to be a little stubborn. Like, no, okay, no, you said no this time. That's all right. Give me a little bit of time. I'll wear you down.
Yeah, I'm gonna break you down. I'm gonna break you down.
But so so I mean, have you ever had any situations like that occur to where being rejected had you in a certain kind of place?
I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. I was a shy young man. I didn't, I'm gonna tell you the truth like this, Des. Now, I was kind of shy. I didn't really, I seen girls I liked, but I didn't really say too much of nothing. Most of the time, they just came and gave me notes and stuff. And then, if it was a note from the girl I liked, I asked them to go back. But the thing about it is, rejection can really do things to a man's confidence. That I will agree with the young man on that, because it's like, it just destroyed you in the way inside. Now I personally haven't never I have maybe once. I went to a girl, I liked her, and she was just polite and said, "Well, no," and I'm like, "Okay, cool," and I just went on by my business. And seriously, I was on by my business. She told, I just asked her if she want to go to a movie, chill out, hang out, and she like, "Oh no." Now a few years went by, and she saw me at the club. Yeah, she saw me and my brother and some of my friends at the club. She saw us out there tearing it up on the dance floor. We was out there just tearing it up on that. Bobby Brown was my prerogative. Oh, it was good old days. So out there just doing my thing, So, so I go back chilling. Guess who walked up on me? The same girl I asked out. "Oh, the white you was tearing up. Oh Lord, I always liked you, but I was just shy. I didn't know what to do." I'm just like, yeah, okay. So, I kick it with her and went on the dance floor with her a couple of times, and then, she came and asked me out, and I turned her down. Yeah, I turned her down. I guess I'll be imprudent. I turned her down to make her feel the pain I felt, and I just left her like that.
I just said you turned that down out of pure revenge. You had one of them. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life.
I'm gonna tell you this though. It felt good. Oh yeah, it felt good to see the expression on her face, boy. After all that dance we was doing, laughing on the dance floor, and then she came out and asked me. I told her, "Nah, I'm gonna be busy. I can't do it. Sorry." Yeah, I was wrong, but yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did.
That was being a little petty, bro. But touche though.
Yeah.
I give you 2 points for get back.
Hey. I have to let her. You know what I'm saying? I have to let her feel. Well, I mean, the truth be told is, after 2 weeks or so, I finally went on. We went out, and I even admitted to her I did it on purpose, and she said, "I can't be mad at you." Yeah, I can't be mad at you. I said, "Okay." I said, but look, I mean, I'm about 21, so I'm still a little bit wet behind the ears and mature. So I just did it out of spite. So it happens like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I can definitely tell you some stories with some friends of mine, which we get into the show about how they acted when they got rejected. Oh boy.
Yeah, but on the flip side though, sometimes I believe that rejection can make you stronger though. Like right. Say for instance, like if you got an idea about, maybe starting a business, or you got an idea about a product, and somebody tells you, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. it kind of makes you want to work harder just to prove them wrong. So there is a positive side to being rejected, because I'm one of them type of people. If you tell me, oh, I can't accomplish this, I turn it into a competition. I'm going to prove them wrong. I'm going to be able to do this. So in that sense, I believe that sometimes that there is a positive side to being rejected.
I agree. It is. It gets you prepared. In a way, it kind of gets you prepared for the real world of trying to get a job and they reject you, or just like you said, trying to do something. But at the same time, it does make you stronger. It does make you grind even harder because of the rejection. It makes you grind harder to work harder. So yeah. So in a way, hey, I can't argue with that, Des. You're right. It can be a good thing. It can be a good thing because it does make you work a lot harder. But at the same time, it prepares to get you ready for some other rejection besides women, jobs, and anything else, that credit loan, whatever. So yeah, I agree about that.
Yeah, and I'm sitting up here reading the comments, and it says here, rejection is sometimes protection. And I can kind of agree with that too, because there have been some times where I've been told no, and then afterwards come to find out that was actually for the better, So I can understand and agree with that. Would you agree that sometimes that rejection can be protection from a bad situation, or just protection in general?
I'm gonna tell you this. That's nothing but the truth, because I'm gonna tell you why. Now, it didn't have to be a person, but a friend of mine, like this girl, he's like, yeah, man, oh, she's fine. I'm gonna ask her out, because I've been, he's been looking at this girl for a long time. Now, when he went to go ask her out, she rejected him, and he was kind of, he was really kind of hurt about it. I'm like, dude, you that woman, you sitting over here like you about to cry, man. I just know that's wifey. Now, the good thing about it, that same night, she was on the dance floor with that guy that she was getting, just getting her groove on. This big old dude walked in out of nowhere and popped that boy so hard he fell out on the floor, leaking. As soon as he hit that floor, he started leaking. To find out that man was her husband. Yeah, it was her husband. But not only that, they had a history. They had like a history of, inviting other couples, inviting other people in their relationship, but they only can do it with permission. So let's just say that she did, took him on, and she gave him a yes. That could have been him on that floor sleeping that night. So sometimes, yeah, rejection is good, because that could have been him laid out on that floor. Yeah.
So her husband was one of every night I got to fight to prove my love.
Yeah, that part, my brother, that part.
He's sitting up there going crazy over the woman.
Yeah,
so, Mr. Dwayne, I got a question for you. Okay, so have you ever, because I've seen this before, have you ever seen a situation where a man was rejected and it just literally just changed his whole outlook on life when it came to certain things or anything? Have you ever witnessed that before?
Yeah. See, Spicy, I don't know. Y'all don't have like a Taco Cabana, but down here in Texas, especially in San Antonio, and Spicy know what I'm talking about. This is the Taco Cabana over there off of Pan Bottle Road. Now, I remember one night, us guys out having a good time, and we hanging out. I said, hey, man, let's stop over here at Taco Cabana and get something to eat. Now, I had a friend with me, he was a nice looking dude, you know what I'm saying? There's a car full of women in the car, and they was, passed by, and of course we like, damn, ooh, those girls looking good, especially when I was driving. So he like, well, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna walk up here in the drive-through, and I'm gonna talk to her. And I'm like, we'll do a drive-through. I don't know about that. He said, no, watch me. I'm smooth like that. So he go up to the drive-through to talk to the girl. By the time he got up there, they was cracking jokes. They were just starting to laugh at him, and he was like, what they're laughing about? So he like, hey, blah, 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 said some words to her. She told him no, then he just started calling them the bees. You bee, F y'all bees, your bees, your mother bees, your bees. So I'm like, dude, I said, wait a minute, hold up. Why you calling that girl a bee? Because she trying to be funny, and I'm trying to be nice and ask her out. And so since she was trying to be funny to her friends, I called her a bee. I said, well, look, dog, first of all, you walk up on them in a drive-through window. They're in the drive-through getting some food. Why would you do some stuff like that? And two, The girl shouldn't be a B because she rejected you. Now, with that being said, ever since then, he said, I ain't gonna never date a black woman.
What?
He started dating a white woman. He never, till this day, he still ain't dated a black woman. When he got rejected by those girls in that drive-through, it just changed his whole thing. And he don't date no women but white women. Just because of that night right there.
Wow. Yeah. See, now, I'd have been told no before, but it ain't make me hate a whole race of women.
That
part. I just came to the conclusion that she wasn't the one for me.
Hey, that's what Sam here, brother. Ain't gonna make me just jump over the color line back and forth. But with him, he never dated a black woman again ever since that night. Never.
Well, good. That's one less we got to worry about. Welcome in, Brother Mac.
Hey, look, excuse my tardy, but what did I just walk up on you?
Well, we dealing with we just was having a situation. We just asking. I had just asked Brother White if he ever seen a situation where a brother was rejected and it kind of changed his whole outlook on life for the good or for the bad. Good, we just sitting there and we, basically we talking about the overall effects of men and how we handle rejection. And well, obviously you missed the first video, but in the video he was saying things like, it's really not the way that it's not the no, it's the way the no feels. And and I was just wondering, like I had asked Brother White, have you ever had a situation where being rejected kind of helped you out or saved you from being in a bad situation? And that's what we was talking about last.
Well, I ain't gonna say it helped me out. It kind of, if I'm being honest, it hindered me, because when you're a child and your self-esteem isn't in its proper persona, then you begin to become, as people talk about you, it gives you that shrinking mechanism about how you look, how you're presented, how people view you, and then ultimately how you view yourself. And so when you said that the brother know that feeling, yeah, I'm with that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because to me, sometimes it depends on, how bad sometimes I may want something, or if I really got my mind set on something, it can have a negative effect on me, and it could, but like I was telling Brother White, a lot of times when people tell me no, it just kind of strives for me to prove them wrong, and I have to accomplish what they said I couldn't, because I'm a firm believer and you can't tell me what I can't do. For me to prove them wrong.
Oh, well, I'm with you 100% on that, because in nowadays you can reject me if you want to. Good luck. That's your loss. It ain't none of mine. I ain't lose nothing. I was just trying to gain something that I didn't have, but I ain't lose nothing.
Yeah, it's hard to lose it. Hard to lose it if you ain't never had it.
Yeah, I ain't lost nothing. I thought I came in as the provider and protector, not you.
Uh-oh.
So if I shoot my shot and you shoot me down, you lost provision and protection. Good luck out here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, sometimes, So, Brother Max. So, how do you feel about, just rejection in period? What's your overall stand on it? The good.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's a gift and a curse, because if you're not strong enough, yeah, it's gonna wear and tear at you. It's gonna wear and tear at you, and this is one of those reasons why fathers are needed in their son's life, if you ask me, because this is the self-esteem that you got to be embedding in your child as a child, to let him know, like, hey, don't be listening to that. Don't be following up and behind what them people say. Them people talking about you. And the bad part is like not having nobody that know that that's what you're going through. And so you just going through this by yourself. People call you things ugly, look at your shoes and stuff like that. You know, like I said, from a child all the way up to an adult, that rejection, if you ain't got a strong enough mind and you ain't got a strong enough deal with the situation, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
I hear music, everybody.
I hear music. All right, y'all. Well, we hear music, so now it's time for us to go off and pay some of these bills. So we will be right big with y'all, as Mr. Dwight say, in 2 and 2. Be with you.
Let's do it.
Tired too. He gets tired of your rejection. He gets tired of explaining what he needs over and over again about the same old situation. He gets tired of disrespect. You know, over talking him after you said everything you wanted to say. You drown him out when he's trying to come back. He gets tired of you treating everybody else with respect, with concern, showing everybody else you care about their needs. But when it comes to him, you take that for granted. Baby, he's not trying to claim that he's perfect. He knows there are things that he needs to work on as well. But if he can listen to everything that you have to say, why can't you listen to him? You don't have to like what he's saying. You don't have to agree with him. You think he likes everything that you say? If he doesn't feel like he can talk to you like you talk to him and that you're listening, he's gonna get tired of that, baby. Just think about it. I love you.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. We want to give appreciation over there to both pages of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and also Rumble. If y'all don't have Rumble, check it out, because I'm gonna tell you, it's a good platform to look after. They got a lot of interesting stuff on there, including us. So hey, look it up. And also, do not forget, we got the Powerful Poet contest going on. Who will be 2026 Powerful Poet? I'm telling you, we got a video over already. If you're a poet and you know it, hey, get before that camera, roll that camera, get the video over. We're waiting on you. The judges are anxious to see what you're going to bring. Hey, 2026 Powerful Poet is already coming in. And now back over to Dez and the guys.
Welcome back. Before we go any further, I just want to say shout out to King D. Hope everything's going good for you. Everything's getting back with you. Can't wait to have you back on the show. All right. So just to kind of piggyback off what the young lady was talking about in the video, I do understand where she's coming from with that, because a lot of times that when it's getting rejected, when you need to get something off your chest, that can shut a man down. And I won't say all men, I'll say sometimes that can make me shut down, especially if you're not listening. And that particular type of rejection, to me, that's kind of worse than physical rejection, because like she was saying, you know, you can show all this kindness and love to everybody else, but if I'm your man and I need it, why come I can't get that same type of attention or, you know, that listening ear when it comes to problems that I'm going through, because it could help our relationship. Fellas, y'all got anything to say about that?
Yeah, I agree with that video. Doctor, I just want to say, Dr. Jennifer, you're more than welcome to call us, ask us questions.
Absolutely. I was going to say absolutely. Go ahead, call.
Yeah, call that number. But I had to agree with the lady in the video, because, you know, in the particular relationship, that happened to me. You know, you wanna do everything and listen to everybody think, but when it comes to me, oh, I ain't got time on this. The rejection will make a man feel funny, like he's not appreciated. You know, he does everything for you. He listens to you when you sitting there snobbing and tearing up and snotting all over the place and all this other stuff. And then when it comes to his time for you to listen, you too busy because you got to go do something with your friend over here or your friend over there. And so, ladies, I just want to say, when you start rejecting a man like that, don't be mad when he start finding somebody else to talk to, because it can't happen. So I agree with that lady, y'all. You know, it can happen, Des. You know, like I said, it did happen to me one time. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't cry to somebody else, and, you know, things happen. I'm just saying. So, right.
Brother Mac, you got anything to add to that?
In the rejection form that she's talking about, I stand 10 toes deep with her, or 8 toes and two big toes, however you want to call it. I'm with her. She absolutely right. And even furthermore, the crazy part about that is, from my experience level of it, it be the rejection when you're over talking me, you're the most loudest, and you don't know what the hell you talking about.
Uh-oh.
That right there is just like, I'll cut you off quickly. I don't even want to talk no more. I don't care nothing about nothing. I'm just done talking, because if I can't tell you, like if I'm telling you something that's going on and you ain't heard what I said, but somebody else come in and tell you the same thing I just said, and I'd be like, that's just what I just told you. Like, what are you talking about? I just told you this 5 minutes ago. Then you all into what they said, but when I tried to tell you, no, okay, no problem. Go ahead and continue talking to them.
I think we all been to that before, for real.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that me? Is my Wi-Fi over here Wi-Fi?
You good? You good?
No, it said I got the no internet connection across my screen too.
No, you good.
And, yeah, this active Wi-Fi sometimes be Wi-Fi.
Hey, it's a storm. We just had an outage here for the past 2 hours, so I know, I get you.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, no, now don't y'all be afraid to call in 512-668-2814. That's 512-668-2814. We love to talk to the people, and hopefully the people love to talk to us, because we really would like to get some of y'all opinions on this stuff, because we can sit up here and go back and forth and babble all day long. But we really want to know what the people that's listening, what are y'all opinions on this? Because like I said, we can sit up here and talk about this all day long, but we need y'all input. We want to make sure that we ain't just sitting up here talking to the earth.
Right. Or you ain't sitting there disagreeing with us just because you feel some type of way about what we saying.
Because this is called Grown Men Talking, we don't mind inviting ladies into the conversation. We value y'all. We really do value y'all opinion. Y'all may think that some men don't, but ladies, we do. We do value your opinion.
Can we get that last Can we get the last comment up on the screen? Because I'd like to address that.
Well,
yeah, that one right there. If the
trust
issues
have been broken somewhere, if she does that, okay.
Right. So if that's the case, what's wrong with you sitting down and having a conversation and telling me that the trust has been broken somewhere because of that? And that somewhere don't necessarily have to be with me. So what's the big gripe about saying, okay, I got trust issues and this is why I feel insecure in conversation? I don't understand that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if in the perspective, but just me personally, if I was to lose trust with somebody, it would be hard for me to talk to them. But I don't know. I guess she was saying that the trust have been broken on the other end. The reason why the person don't want to listen to you or something. I don't know.
But even if you lost the trust in me, right? If I don't trust you, I don't trust you. Yeah, I don't trust you. No problem. I can tell you I don't trust you, and this is why I don't do certain things, because I don't.
We got a caller coming in.
Grown
Men Talking.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for calling.
I couldn't type the response to that in the comments.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna give it to us straight now.
Okay, so it boils down to accountability. She has not taken accountability at the fact that she does not trust you, whether it come from you or come from her past.
All right, I can dig on that.
to tell you that she must first have to admit that that's what it is. But subconsciously, that's what it is. You done went back on your word on something, somebody that disappointed her, or something to the point that your word no longer holds weight. So she got to hear it from somebody she does trust.
Uh-oh.
Out in reference to somebody else telling her the same exact thing, right?
Right.
Mm.
She doesn't trust your word anymore. Your word doesn't mean anything. And actually, that's a slow slope to the end of the relationship at that point.
Yeah, we might as well give it. Shouldn't be slow. It should be expeditiously being, because once you've learned that the trust ain't there, then what are we doing?
Yeah, because now it's like no matter what I do, in the back of my mind, I'm gonna be like, oh well, shit, you don't trust me, so what the fuck am I going out of my way to prove that you can trust me for?
Absolutely.
Right. 9 times out of 10, the other party starts shutting down. Nothing is being discussed. You start going through the motions, and somebody.
Yeah, but don't waste my life. Hey, go get you something to do.
Mm.
Go hang with your. Even if I'm the person that you, even if I'm the person that broke the trust, right? Go get you something else to do. Don't sit here and go through the motions with me because you feel like I'm safe, or you feel like in your eyes you still love me despite everything, or maybe we could work some. No. Let's nip this in the bud so you could go and see if there's more grass for you to water over there.
But see, that takes self-reflection. When it's not the other party and it's something within you, you have to self-reflect. And putting a mirror in your face is hard for a lot of people. So yes, you can say, yeah, I don't trust them, but you have all these other feelings that you fighting for this person. You don't trust them, but you have other feelings. So therefore, you gotta sit down with yourself and reflect and say, I'm wasting his time and my time. Like, what am I doing? But a lot of people don't want to sit in front of that mirror and reflect, so they play with people's time.
Ain't that it? I'm glad I didn't have to be the one to say it. Thank you, caller, for calling. I'm not saying get off the phone. I'm saying thank you for putting it out there.
Oh man!
Because maybe sometimes you need to hear it from a woman. Because sometimes, again, you can hear it come from us, and you think that it's us talking crazy about women, and it's really not. It's really somewhere you need to hear it from.
Well, shut the door.
So I say again, thank you, caller. Thank you. You ain't got to hang up. Tell me some more. I can sit here. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you fellas finish. Thank you. I'll be in the
Well, there you have it. There you have it.
Thank you, caller. Thank you for calling. See, it ain't hard, y'all. All you got to do is pick up the phone and dial 512-668-2814. All you got to do is pick up the phone and dial. I mean, we ain't gonna hit the red button on you. We'll let your call come through.
Yeah,
unless there's somebody else on the line already.
Right. Unless you only got one device and you watching from that device, then keep on watching. You ain't got to call. Just keep it in the chat. But if you got two devices, call us on up.
So,
but yeah, I like that. Go ahead, Des. Back to you, sir.
Man, look, I'm sitting up. She got me thinking about some things. I'm trying to.
Hey, what I tell you, sometimes you need to hear it from the other side. Not even as a woman speaking to other women, but sometimes a woman can speak to certain men of a certain caliber of intellect, and they be able to grasp the concept.
Grown man talking.
Hey, girls.
Hey.
Welcome in, caller.
Oh, wait. Am I on?
Yes. We hear you. Come on with it. Come on.
Oh. Hello?
Yes, they can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Turn your device down a little bit.
Yeah, you got something in the background going.
It's like when you call in the radio, they tell you, can you turn your radio down?
Could you turn your radio down a little bit, please?
Anyway, so I was calling. This is Dr. Jennifer Gilbert.
Hey,
I was calling because from what I'm hearing, it's a lot of unhealed issues that would cause, number one, for a woman to negate your feelings, and then also for you to shut down. Because if both people shut down in both directions, then what direction are we going? We're not going anywhere. We're just going to stand still.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you putting down. Come on, continue to drop it.
I'm gonna give you this little analogy. Last night, I just came back from Vegas, and last night I saw a Michael Jackson show. Now we all knew, everybody know Michael Jackson is dead. He's dead and gone. God rest his soul. We love him and all of the things. Well, we was all doing great. We was all enjoying the show, singing the music, dancing, and all of the things until they brought in the holograph of Michael Jackson, and it was as though he was really there.
Wow.
Then we all in tears. The same show, right? We all in tears and we all messed up and all of the things. Well, what happens is when you're unhealed in real relationships, then a holograph of the former comes to the forefront of your mind. And now you're in this broken place again. And that person is not even there, but you have given them the power to break you down to the point where now whomever you're with have to play the cleanup man and the cleanup woman. And nobody's getting anywhere. Why? Because you're hinged up on the past hurt and the past pain of your former relationship.
Yes,
See, that's why I said go ahead. See, that's why I said go ahead and call in and debate us, because it ain't no debate when you right. You see what I'm saying? Because when you out there and you ain't took care of previous business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then how could you expect anything to have a different turnout other than the turnout that you had from the previous business? You're just doing the same thing all over again, which we all know is insanity, correct?
Absolutely. But here's the other question on the flip side of that coin. If you as a man cannot discern that a woman is still broken, or vice versa, if you cannot discern that that other person is still broken during the phase of just getting to know each other, courting is what they call it, which a lot of people don't do anymore. Everybody just want to go from single into a relationship.
Oh.
Phase that's supposed to happen between the two. And in that courting phase is where I gather evidence of you, you gather evidence of me, and then we decide, okay, maybe you're not healed enough to enter into this relationship, because what I'm not going to do is play clean up or catch up from your former. But if we don't court and we just jump into relationship, now it's like we're going to a point of no return.
So basically, it's like you're saying you checking into this new hotel, but you still carrying that old baggage.
Exactly. You done went to the Hilton and you still got a Motel 6 experience.
Bed bugs and all. That's all I'm saying. Bed bugs and all.
Oh God.
Yeah. So on the flip side of the coin, to answer your question, I mean, this ain't a debate thing, like I'm saying, because when you right, you right. But on the flip side of the coin, then if it's that way where you have no discernment for the person that's already broken before you got into the relationship, then when you enter the relationship and it don't go the way that you want it to, it's really not the other person's fault. That's really your fault.
I can feel that, and I can see that, because what if you try to help them heal what's broken?
You can't help nobody that don't want no help. They got to first want the help.
That part.
Exactly, because now you're treading into God territory. Because there are some hurts and some things that only God can heal. And I ain't trying to be all religious on y'all's little thing, but I'm just saying there's just only certain things that God can heal. Nobody can heal. I could not become a whole woman until I handed all of my brokenness into the hands of God. Because what I did do for a long time is I would put my brokenness into the hands of man. And then they would sit there and I would wind up being even more broken. Or they would take my brokenness and use it as a manipulation. Well, that's why he left you. I see why he left you before. I see why you're too independent. You don't understand, you understand what I'm saying? So you have to take accountability first, that you be healed in and of yourself, and not expect for you to go and be with someone else. And then when they tell you, yo man, you ain't healed, now you want to be mad. But you already knew that.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what I like what you just said. You said, "Oh, I see why he left you, and I see why they left you, and such and such." And so it's, hey, man, you ain't doing nothing but proving not only is she broken, but you is too, because game recognized game. Y'all in the same boat.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and bump heads. That's all y'all gonna do.
Hey, that's two Rams.
And that's what happens is oftentimes in relationships is that people, they tend to fight over the victim's chair. Well, you know, I was hurt when I was beat when I was younger. Well, my mama told me I was stupid, but my mama told me I was ugly. And so now we're fighting over who's gonna be the victim. And what happens is you're just continually opening up these sores and these scabs. And at the end of the day, now everybody is hurt and everybody is broken. And that is where the shutdown comes in, because now you have taken the very thing that I gave to you and you have violated it. Anytime somebody throws something back in your face, that's a violation of the trust that you bestowed into them to tell them in the first place. Does that make sense?
And look, and I'm a firm believer in that, because I believe honestly, like, if that's why I think it's also sometimes hard for some men to even open up, because they don't want that vulnerability to be thrown back up in their face. They don't want to share that intimacy, because all this gonna take for this girl to get mad at me one time, and the next thing you know, she bringing up shit that my mama did to me when I was a kid.
I ain't dealing with nobody like that, no way. But I'm not saying. I'm sorry. I just spoke from a personal experience. I'm not bad. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What'd she say?
I don't know. I thought I was hearing music, but
me too. So carry on.
Oh, I am hearing music. Well, thanks for calling in, Doc. We're gonna go to this commercial break and pay these bills. As my brother Dwight say, we will be back in 2 and 2.
Never trust a man that doesn't know how to handle rejection. Never underestimate the feelings of a man who has been rejected. If this man states that he would kill you, you need to believe him and take the necessary precautions. Men who aren't able to handle rejection will result to physical violence and often verbal assaults on people who have done nothing to them but made a choice in which they have every right to the choice that they have made. They will even begin to harass and or stalk you. So it's very important that you keep in mind how you let someone down and make sure that you keep your distance from that person. Take everything serious because your life is extremely important.
All right. Yeah, y'all seen there in 2024, I had made the decision to go ahead and hand over Grown Men Talking Incorporated over to Mr. Dwight. He was the perfect person to handle this show here. We do appreciate all the support that y'all have given. 2026, God bless. He be in full control. So make sure y'all go over to the YouTube channel. It's already up. Subscribe so when he's on live on his end, y'all be already up and running and have the notifications going. Also, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Grown Women of Views and Vibes is coming back on the screen. Miss Keisha, she will be here in the house hosting the show. The Unforeseen Friendship Zone. How do a woman handle when her best friend or even a friend that is a male exposes that they have feelings for him? Let's talk about it tomorrow. This is gonna be interesting.
Hold on. How about say? Hold on. Can you recite that again? Because my mind got a little confused at the end.
The unforeseen friendship zone is when a woman has a friend or a best friend as a male, and he exposes that he has feelings for her.
That nigga was just being a friend till he get in. But anyway.
Okay, you can call in tomorrow. Also, make sure you tune in and keep your eyes open. Hey, if you're a poet and you know it, hey, get before that camera. We got the Powerful Poet 2026 contest going on. We don't have losers. All of them are winners. We just have chosen ones. Dez was our 2024-2025 Powerful Poet. Hey, we cannot wait to see who is going to become 2026. If you need any details, hey, contact me, myself, or even Dwight Robinson, and we can fill you in to get you in, get your videos over. The judges are waiting. We do have 4 judges that are anxiously waiting for your video. We do have a video over, and I'm telling you, it's sweet. It is really sweet. Now over to you, Dad.
All right, we are back. Now. I wanted to get to this. I'm glad you chose that video, Spicy. The negative side of rejection. like you said, your boy was like, you be this, you be that. But I know for a fact that it is men out here like this that just cannot handle rejection in no way, shape, fashion, or form. And the man said one thing: if he say it, believe him. If that girl, I choked the life out of you. You know, don't take them for granted, because a lot of times I feel that most of the times, most domestic violence situations occur because of men who were rejected in some way or fashion, shape, and form early in their life, and they never got over it. But that's just my personal opinion. But ladies, I do believe that what the man said, hey, and this even ladies too, fellas, if you got a woman that's telling you, all right, now one of these mornings you're gonna wake up dead, you better believe it.
Man, look. Now go ahead, Dwight. I'm shut up. Go ahead.
I'll put it like this, because what Max said in the show, that it is important for fathers to be in their son's life, and not only that, but as for young ladies too, to handle rejection or whatever. But that video we just saw is very true, because I had a friend that she got in a relationship with this dude. And I didn't like the dude. My friends, my brother Nellis like this dude. He just, we try to be friendly with him and stuff, but it's just something about him just kind of made us just kind of not trust him. But with that being said, when she was trying to break up with this dude he just flipped. It's like he turned the light switch. He just couldn't handle that. It got to the point where this dude had her hemmed up in the closet. And I mean hemmed up. He had her by her throat. Now, the only reason I knew about this, because the neighbor across the street, she gave me a call, and she asked me where I was at. So I said, "Oh, no, I'm out with Wayne and all others driving around." So I can hear the commotion in the background. So she told us what was going on. So I told her to call the police, but we were just a couple of blocks away, because we was gonna go in there and play dominoes. So we pulled up and ran up the stairs. I mean, she had a busted lip, a busted nose. I'm not gonna lie, we beat his ass. We beat his ass. Boom, shakalaka! We beat him like I mean, because one thing as me, I have a daughter, I have sisters, and I put it like this. You have to be a sorry, man, to get mad if a woman rejects you and you can't handle that. You need to go see a therapist. Because if a woman tells you no, regardless what it is, or break up, whatever, then be a man and just move on. But for you to go to the point where you so mad because the woman, y'all was in a relationship and you was doing your thing, she was doing her thing, and now you can't take it, and she come to that point where she want out the relationship and you feel like she's rejecting you and getting rid of you, because of the things that's going on in the relationship that got to this point now. For you to sit there and put your hands on her and slap her and hit her around, I don't play that. I mean, we can joke and this and that, but for a man, especially a man that's 3 times, 4 times bigger, because she wasn't nothing but a $130. His big old gorilla behind was like at least a good 245 or 250. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he got his butt dealt with that night. And not only that, she had to go get a restraining order on this dude. I mean, because the dude was crazy. And ladies, it's true. You have to be so careful out here because a lot of men cannot handle can't handle rejection. Now, not only men, now, I'm not gonna lie, I have to get a restraining order on a woman that I told her. I mean, it's a true story. This woman used to come to my job. I think I said it before on the show. She used to come to my job. We had a gate that you had to get a pin to get in, or they had to let you in. This girl climbed over the gate. I was out having a good time, came home. It was like 40 degrees, 35 degrees cold outside. I rode with somebody and got out the car. My bushes started coming alive. I was like, what the hell? The girl was hiding in my bushes. I don't know how long she'd been in those bushes. And it scared me. And she like, well, who's that bee you was with? I said, that's a friend of mine. So I said, what are you doing? You know I can't live out here. I said, look, you crazy. You crazy. Then she came and told me, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. I said, you're gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me? And she just had this crazy look on her face. So yeah, with that, seeing all that craziness from her, I went straight down to the courthouse the next day and got a restraining on. Now even my sister said, look, girl, now he don't hit women, but we do. If you come around my brother, we're gonna put our foot in your ass. Stay away from my brother. We're not playing about him. So yeah, they go on both sides. You gotta be careful of who you dealing with because a lot of people can accept that rejection. They'll flip out and like the man said in the video, they will hurt you or kill you. This is real talk. So y'all definitely gotta be careful who you hook up with. Get to know, like I say, get to know them, date them. Shoot, check that background you have to, but you gotta be careful who you hook yourself up with. Like Dr. Jennifer said, the people not dating no more. They just go straight into a relationship. Date that person for a while, kind of feel them out. You know, you're not gonna know everything, but hey, try to feel them out first before you start dating them because it just might save your life. I'm just saying. So you gotta be careful.
When the man is right, when the man is right.
You gotta be careful, y'all.
Mm-hmm. But see, I want to speak to the other side of the coin on that, right? To those of you that actively seek these type of relationships, just because you're toxic yourself,
addicted to toxicity,
fellas, we ain't got too much say to too much of this for y'all. But to the fellas that deal with these women, just remember what Cat Williams said: banana cream pie. Banana cream pie.
I don't even want to know.
You wake up next to banana cream pie one day and wonder why your life is in the condition it is. Well, you've been spending your time around people that like to cut tires, bust windows, burn clothes, bleach clothes, call the police on you, put you in jail, then come to the courtroom and tell them to release you because you was just playing. You see what I'm saying? Who has that type of time except for somebody who ain't in their logical state of mind? You just all up in your emotions with banana cream pie, fellas. Really?
Sometimes it's hard because look, I got my own little personal dealing with rejection to where, the one I was getting rejected and I guess I was in my feelings. I was really, really in my feelings because I ain't never let myself get to that point to where I, bamming on the door, kicking on the door or something like that. But, but to feel as disrespected as I did, I think that kind of hurt. That type of like you rejected my respect. You reject the respect for me by doing this, and that is what really hurt the most. Because if you sitting up here, you giving your all to somebody. You ain't doing you didn't cut out all your player ways. You didn't shut all of that down, and then for them to do what they do, it kind of like that's why I asked the question: have you ever been rejected and it changed your outlook on life before? Because I have been in that position before, and it kind of made me a little cold hearted at some point in time. So I will say, ladies, I do agree with the man. Please be careful how you reject somebody, because there's nothing wrong with rejecting somebody. You can't say yes to everybody. You just can't do it. So, I mean, you have to say no sometimes, but I have this saying, it's not what you say, it's how you say it and the intent in what you say it with. And that will determine the outcome of my reaction to the rejection.
That's true.
Well.
That's true.
I'm just saying that's just me personally. Everybody handles rejection in their own, in their own special way. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, fellas and ladies, if you get rejected, don't go running to the bottom, because your problem's gonna be there when you get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, but see, I don't. I guess being on the polar opposite end of it and being where I am now, hell, I don't mind being rejected. Maybe I'm kind of psycho, because if you reject me, I'm like, oh the hell well.
That's me too.
Oh well. I just feel like, oh well. It ain't. It's really. I don't feel like I'm ever at a loss in rejection. So I mean, if it's a job, hey, I was coming here to help you.
Yeah.
So if it's a person, I was coming here to be with you. I came to you. I was looking out for you. Like what am I losing by you saying no? Okay, fine. All right, cool.
Well, now I've just now got to that point to where, just like you said, it's like, oh, okay, oh well, depending on what it is, if it's something that I'm passionate about, it's gonna make me work harder to get it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's you just heard what you said. Passionate. We're not talking about, you can't be over passionate for a person like that. That's again, that's toxicity. You know what I'm saying? If you over passionate for a person and you just chasing this person down because you gotta have them, like, come on, man, come on, beat it with the jokes.
So look at Mr. Britton. Mr. Britton is rejected by Spicy all the time. You see, they ain't really changed him much. He just
look here, he's still gonna throw his bone out there. Hey,
I know that's right. That's because like what I say earlier. Said you keep on telling me no, that's all right. I'll wear you down. I'll wear you down.
That's out to you, Mr. Britton. If you look at the show, I got you back.
Shouts out to Mr. B wherever he at right now.
Oh, Spicy rejected you, but hey, you still in there doing your thing, dog.
The victory shout, the victory. I claim victory in the name of Mr. Britton Ford.
Don't tell nobody else.
Nobody.
Ooh, man.
I don't know. I mean, I would guess, if I had to say, if you rejected me and I actually got to feel some type of way about it, and I wouldn't say some type of way where I'm finna disrespect you or harm you or any type of way, but more so like, damn, I really wanted you. I had to have you in high regard. I promise you I had to, because if you ain't worked to that high regard, and I'm just like, I see you on the street and, hey, how you doing? I got a man. Okay, well, I hope y'all happy. I don't know what to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna go crazy.
I know you seen that, Mr. Bridge. She made sure she put it right back up there. You got to go through me to get to my sister.
and here she go. And here she go. How about that one?
Oh, man. Well, I don't know how much more time we got left.
Look. She wasn't just gonna let that. She just wasn't gonna let that play out. Like he could just have a shining moment for nothing. You got to go though, dang. All right.
Now we hear some music playing. But see, Spicy heard what I said. That's why she hit that music. She heard that.
Look, she
Well, all right,
rejected us.
y'all.
She rejected us with the music.
Yeah, with that music. You know that was? That was cold, Spicy. That was cold.
Well, all right, y'all.
Hey,
We'll be
oh
back
well.
after this last commercial break. We'll see y'all in 2 and 2.
Doses.
I wonder if men understood that a woman rejecting them is actually training them to reach their highest potential. I'm about to explain this to you though. Now, before I explain this, let me first introduce myself so that you'll know who I am and the perspective that I'm speaking from. My name's Dr. Kamisha. I'm a metaphysical psychologist and I teach metaphysics. That means that I teach law of attraction, manifestation, feminine and masculine energy, how we create our reality using energy. Now, a woman is genetically programmed to reject you if you are not operating at your highest capacity and your highest potential. I know some of you may be thinking like, well, why they be giving up the yams? Why they be, still sleeping with us and all that? Because they are also disconnected from their feminine energy. But that's a story for another day, okay? You see, you cannot get far in life without you being rejected. You cannot create your highest potential without you getting over fear of people telling you no, of people closing the door on you, of people telling you that you ain't good enough, of people telling you that your ideas aren't good enough. You have to get over that in order for you to create in your highest potential. And she is your first officer in charge of training you on that shit. This goes all the way back to when you was in the 5th grade and you liked that little girl that sat in front of you and you passed her a note that said, would you go with me? And she passed it back to you and she said, hell no. Okay? The training started way back then. What you didn't understand was that this was actually for your good. This was for the good of the planet. Her rejecting you is forcing you to get creative. Whether it be in the capacity that you pursue her or in the capacity that you pursue life. Because guess what? They're all the same thing. What you are really going after is a relationship with a divine feminine, which is what we call the matrix, which is the reality that we're existing in. So the same way that you are going after her and you are being challenged to use creativity to go after her, it's the same thing that you apply in life in order for you to create the reality that you desire to live in. So therefore, she's challenging you in that aspect because it's the same thing. Now, if you shrink down in that, only thing you will do is become bitter because you're going to get upset because women are rejecting you. What's happening is it's you. It's because you are refusing to see it as a challenge, which is what you're really designed to do. You're designed to be competitive, not with another woman, with other men, okay? You're designed to be challenged. You like being challenged. And when you are operating in your highest level of masculinity, you love being challenged. And when you are hurt behind that, it's because you're not operating at your highest level. And you're not operating at your highest level. She can smell that on you when you approach her. She knows that. Just like a man knows when he can smell on a woman too when she's not operating at her highest potential. We already know within each other because we are genetically programmed to help each other be at our highest potential. And the way a woman helps you do that is by rejecting.
All right. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Set your notifications as Miss Keisha will be in the building. Her host the show, The Unforeseen Friendship Zone, where she's put in a position to where she feel like her male friend is just that, a best friend or just a friend, but he reveals that he got feelings for her. How is she to handle that? Let's find out tomorrow. We're back over to the guy.
All right, all right. We are back. We are back. I believe that this lady kind of says a few things that we had already been saying about, being rejected and how it makes us stronger. Because I do believe, like she said, now as far as the training us part, I don't know. They may be a part of it. But, I understand exactly what she's saying when she say that, metaphorically, she's challenged you to reach your full potential. But a lot of times I feel that sometimes a lot of women don't want to be there and work through it. They want the success portion of the plate. They don't want to go through the ramen noodle part of the plates. They want a man to come already at his full potential, already got everything going for him, everything already going, but they don't want to stick by a man when he's going through the process, through the struggle to get to a point to where he can live comfortably. And sometimes that, it's not all women, but some women are like that. And to me, I think that's kind of selfish, because you want me to have all this, and that, and the third in order to, to be with you, but you don't want to help me get it. Not that I can't get it on my own, but why come you can't be there by my side? And then when we get to that point, be able to say, I stuck with you through all of this, and not just be talking out the side of your neck, but to have the paperwork to prove that you've been there through the whole process. But I don't know. What did y'all take from that video?
Go ahead. I got my say, but let Matt go ahead and say his first. But let him go first. I got some things to say about that as well.
I drank all the juice in my cup just so I wouldn't come across the wrong way. But I only heard one thing that made sense to me out that video. You have to learn how to live with rejection. If a door closes in your face, it is okay. It is all right. There is nothing wrong with doors closing in your face, no matter how much you want that door to be open. But the rest of that, oh my God. I had to go put on some extra deodorant. I thought I was going to be musty.
She didn't make your thoughts musty.
Man. My cup empty and everything. I ain't lying.
So what you got to say about that, Brother Dwight?
I went back on that because I was sitting here and I'm like, what the hell? That's what I was saying. I was like, what the hell is she talking about? Then she started with the 5th grade. Well, that's how they start. When the little boy, she gonna be a mature 5th grader. I'm grooming him. Girl, get out of here with that. But look, I'm gonna keep it real. What she said to me, it's just my opinion, people, is bullshit. Okay. We know most rejections, women reject you. It's not always because of your money. And some of them do. They don't want, like Dad says, they want you to be already making a certain amount of money and all this other stuff. But most women reject you because, it can be just because your skin color, or you too thin, or you too big. I mean, it's more than just because of money and everything else. It can be because or it could be she just not really attracted to you. You're a nice person, but she's just not clicking with you. A personality can be off. Your personality. It don't always be about money and this and that. But what she said in that video, I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm almost out of tea. What the hell is she talking about? I'm like,
listen, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. She lost me when she said I teach manifestation. I said, get your man, if you don't get off this camera talking to me, talk about you teach manifestation.
That's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of times I feel sometimes them people with them degrees, they forget common language. Because they so caught up in their books and they so caught up in what they've been taught in school and what they learned in school, not realizing a lot of stuff that they learned in school is bad backwards in the first place.
Hold on.
That's an air ball.
Okay, let's keep going. Listen, man, let me tell you.
Oh, you saying she shot an air ball on that one?
If you gotta tell me the reason why what you telling me is the reason why I should listen to you, without just having to say it and me predetermining in my mind that you talking good or you talk, I'm a doctor of metaphysics and I teach manifestation and I teach how to get to God and all of it. Come on, man, stop playing.
Stop playing. Like Cat Williams say, fuck the messenger. Did you get the message?
Yeah, I got the message that you ain't got no message. I got it.
I'm like, what is he talking about?
So basically what you saying, you were sitting over there like Charlie Brown teacher and wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't know what she. Who she getting paid from? I hope people ain't paying her money for advice.
Man, nobody's therapist, nothing. Don't do nothing.
Somebody paying. She teaches, so they're teaching her that she's getting paid to spread the word.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know what the word is, but I can't say it on here. That's all I'm gonna say. The word ain't the gospel. I bet you that.
Uh-oh.
She lost me. That woman lost me. I'm like, what?
Call up here and debate me on this one.
Yeah, please. If anybody
I don't think the ladies will debate. I don't think the ladies is going to debate you. I think that was Dr. Jennifer that put in there. Nobody couldn't have for the people in here couldn't understand what she was saying.
I was finna say the real doctor that already got up there and said it was too much. It was too damn much.
And but see, Dr. Jennifer, you got 7 degrees, but you still know common language. We understood everything that you said completely 100%.
See, it's just like when you was in kindergarten and the little girl, you wrote the note to, do you like me, yes or no? Yeah. And she sent back the note, hell no. I'm like, what the hell?
When she said that,
ma'am, if you don't...
I'm like, what? What the hell did she just say?
Hold on. Get up out of here.
She wasn't trying to strengthen me in the 5th grade. She wasn't even thinking about that.
That part.
No, see, okay, I get it. See, okay, this is what had happened. See, the young lady in the 3rd or 5th grade, she subliminally knew that she was training you to become a stronger person, even though she didn't know it because it's already in her. So she's rejecting you so that you can become a more creative person because she knows.
I don't even know algebra yet. What do you mean making me a stronger person and I don't even got algebra down pat? That's all I'm asking.
Oh my God!
I'm trying to make it make sense.
Okay, well, don't. We done made sense of the nonsense already, and it don't make sense. And we got a doctor of our own that's in the audience telling her it didn't make sense. How you gonna make it make sense? That's all I'm asking.
And they know now. Dad, you didn't add Spicy because Spicy hit that music on it. You didn't add up.
Yeah, matter of fact, hold on. We ain't even got to talk to our doctor. Spicy, what you think about this?
She was dodging with that
when I first heard her, I was just like, huh?
We don't even need the doctor's opinion. Let's get Spicy's opinion.
I'm gonna have my man say something about this here because I had to play the video like 2 or 3 times because I was like, huh?
Yeah.
I thought,
hell no.
I'm gonna keep that. I almost said something. I'm gonna keep. See, can I have some more juice, please?
I don't have.
I need more juice.
Dr. Jennifer has, but I've been motivated to speak, and I've been through a lot of experiences, and I still don't understand what the lady was saying.
Listen. Man. What my grandmama used to say, that's a bunch of gibber gobble. You ain't even saying nothing.
That wasn't Ibonics, that was Eubonics.
Yobonics. That wasn't Ebonics, that was Yobonics.
That was Hubonics.
Damn. That's where you get that. TikTok.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I knew. Yeah, she like a TikTok person.
But that was a good one, Spike. So you just threw that one in there.
Listen, and I promise you, you could go back under the comments of that video. I promise you, she swore she ate on that video. Like, yeah, I had to tell him. What did you say though?
You know what? I should have. I didn't look at the comments.
I promise you. I bet you she thinks she ate.
She ain't eat nothing.
No, she's
still hungry.
But I also want to show an example within that video that only because a person has a MD or any type of doctrine, that doesn't mean they always know what they're talking about. You have those out there that are educated and experienced in those areas that do know what they're talking about.
Ma'am,
you got a doctor right there in the audience, and she just like, what the hell?
Listen, there's a difference in doctor's degrees, right? Doctrines, or however you want to say it. I know what I'm talking about. Listen, that's one of them online doctor's degrees. She got hers from Seattle University or somewhere. That ain't no real doctor. Because who the hell let you
the
get
University
to be a doctor?
of New Hampshire.
Right. The University of Alaska.
Phoenix. Learn at your pace.
Man, who let you get all the way to be a doctor to talk about you teach manifestation? Stop playing with grown folks, man. We 9,000 years old up here. Don't play with me.
I'm gonna tell you, if you can sit here and you can listen on the phone and hear clearly what Dr. Jennifer Gilbert was saying and break it down in agreement and experience and said, oh, okay, I understand. But then you listening to somebody else that's saying they got all these degrees, and then you still like, huh? That lets you know the difference between an educated person and a person that's not educated.
Yeah.
That's full of themselves.
Listen.
You notice when Dr. Jennifer got on here, she didn't start off her explanation with, "Oh, I possess these degrees."
Well, so it don't matter.
That's all I was saying. We got our own doctor over here, and here she is gonna tell the doctor how to fix something, and she ain't got it fixed already.
She said maybe she got an honorary doctorate.
Ain't no such thing. You can't honorary perform surgery. No, ma'am. No.
She didn't know what she was talking about. It's just point blank. She didn't know nothing.
I'm telling you. You know how you get to one of them online things where they say, listen, you could become online clergy. That don't make you a pastor because you got a clergy bill offline. You can get that in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Okay. I want to touch on one thing that Des hadn't touched on, and I'm gonna ask y'all guys this questions. When we talked about the dangers behind rejections, what are the signs that you could give the world that they need to look out for when somebody is dealing with another person and you rejecting them? What are the certain words that you need to look out for?
I can't say words, but I would say definitely any type of insecurities that come behind what you said, or any type of manipulation of what you said.
We know one of them is, don't forget, it's till death do us part. But what are other words you need to watch out for that comes out of their mouth?
Oh, okay.
I kill you and I kill everybody in here.
Yeah. But then they leave I love real hard. I mean, when I love hard.
You gonna leave me like this?
I thought we was doing so good.
I thought we was building something.
Yeah,
words to look out for. Words to look.
Always love. You know, that's a dangerous type of love. Yeah. And you gotta look at what I don't call them red flags. I call them sirens. And those sirens should be going off, letting you know that this person is dangerous. Yeah. Don't ever take the words lightly when they sit there and say, you know, I can't live without you, or I'm not going to live without you.
Or I love real hard. I mean, they say I love real hard. That back there to me is a red flag.
That's banana cream pie.
What? Oh, hell no.
Or anybody that say I wear my feelings on my sleeve. Oh, I'm gone.
Yeah, that part too. Yeah,
I am.
Tanisha, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's the main one.
But he told me behind those bushes, I can't have you, nobody can have you. I said, oh, straighten all the time. Yeah.
We'll see about that, Batman.
We're talking about the you know, be careful when a person say these things, do not take their words lightly. Don't ever think you know a person. I don't care how long you've been with them. I don't care if it's childhood. Do never take a threat lightly. Don't never think that you know a person to where you think they won't be capable of doing anything. When a person is in a danger mental zone and when they are passionate and they want something, they do not want to hear no, you have to be careful. Because we have seen on, I looked through a lot of things and I've seen a case where there was 20-year-old girls and the guy, she let the guy know that she had a boyfriend. Well, the fact that she rejected him in that sense, he came back. The friend gave him the gun, and the friend that gave him the gun was a well-known football player. He had a scholarship, getting ready to go off, messed up his career. Wow. Gave him the gun, and he shot the girl just because she rejected him and told him she had a boyfriend. So you got to be careful. But you also got to learn. I don't think it's no way that you could really say no, because just the fact that you're not accepting them is still a no to them. Even if you got somebody, it's like they want to leave that person for them.
Yeah, and another phrase, if you say, are you threatening me? And they say, I don't make threats. That's a promise.
Oh yeah, that right there. Yeah, you right. Yeah, Des.
I like that one right there. No, ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you.
Oh yeah. Red, big red.
Yeah. On the contrary, I'm gonna love me better than you gonna love me. So I don't know who told you that one.
No, they said no. That was one of the phrases that's a red flag.
I know. I'm just dropping my green flag.
Damn.
What is the mode? This is a very interesting topic. So y'all got any words of wisdom if they want to just, I mean, how should a man deal with rejection? If you could give a man or even a woman some advice on how to handle rejection, what kind of advice would you give? Let me start with you, Brother Dwight.
Ladies, because I'm pretty sure Matt got it for the men. Ladies, if a man reject you, it's not the end of the world. It's some other men out there. Just if you have a relationship, you think the man's a good fit, and then if it doesn't work out, don't stalk the man, don't burn his house down. You'll meet another. But like I said, everybody handle rejection in a different way. It's not the end of the world. We all been there. Our experience, everybody's experience. It will make you stronger in life, and you learn from it. And you'll definitely get over it. It's just feelings. People have been in love before. People have been in love. They've been out of love. People got divorces. So we all go through life changes. Things happen. It's nothing ever guaranteed besides taxes and death. Relationships is not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed besides those two things. But if you get rejected, it's not the end of the world. That just meant that person wasn't the one for you, and the one that's supposed to be for you is out there somewhere. So look at it as that part. That's all I got to say about it.
All right, Brother Dwight, Brother Mac, you got any words of wisdom for the people?
Ladies, as my brothers have said so many times, be careful. Get back into the vetting system and the courting system of getting to know who you're dealing with, who you're around, who you're bringing around your family, your kids, things of that nature. Because although we can never fully ever know somebody, it's best that you get to know as much about a person as you can, because you don't want to be the shoulda, coulda, woulda person. And to the fellas, I ain't banana cream pie. Remember that. That's what I got to say to y'all. Banana cream pie.
Brother Max, they gonna keep it simple for y'all. Keep it simple.
Man.
But so I'll say, but I would, me personally, I would say dealing with rejection, just how I deal with it now. Like, Brother Mac has said, Brother Dwight has said it. It's to the point now. It's like, oh well, okay, on to the next. It wasn't meant to be, But if you find yourself in that situation where that no hits you kind of hard, I'll say don't go off your first action, your first thought. Step back, breathe, think about the situation before you take any type of actions. And just remember, like my daddy told me, either they can say yes or they can say no. You got a 50-50 chance of getting what you want. when it's all said and done. So that's about all I have to say on the topic. I'm ready, but I like to say thank you. Thank you for coming out, Brother Dwight. Thank you for coming out, Brother Mac, Miss Spicy, Gray.
And anyone out there, just so y'all know, StreamYard has gave the option to where we ain't got streaming no more. We love the love that y'all giving out. We also, if at any time, because I have got inboxes about monetary donations, we are a nonprofit business, but we do have, as you see on the top right side of your screen, there is a square, which is a QR code. It's for Cash App. So anytime that you want to give a monetary donation, open your hearts. All donations go towards funding, which this is a professional platform, so it does cost monthly. Any material, just like the trophies, the gift baskets, everything go towards that. So if you want to ever donate, I thank you for the ones that did inbox questioning about that. All you do is take your camera, the phone up to that, duck up to that square up there, and it'll pull up the Cash App. Open your heart. So I thank you, and great show, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Dez hosting today. Next week, we'll be back with the real host, the original host, the OG host, Mr. Dwight Robinson.
Now, listen now. Yeah, I am the host, but look, anybody else can host in the show. Just anybody did do a great job. Brother Mac, you got a topic, you can host the show. So this is the Grown Man Talking, and we all can host a topic that we talk about, because that's what grown men do. We get together and we talk. That's how we roll. And I just can't wait till tomorrow, because I got a lot to say on that tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be definitely watching. I might make a couple of phone calls on this one for real. I ain't gonna even lie about that. I got some stuff to say about that. So yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Don't y'all forget to tune in tomorrow. Same time, same channel, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And also don't forget 2026 Powerful Poet Competition. It's getting hot up in here. Who's coming for the throne?
Uh-oh. It's gonna be good.